Have you ever wondered how a squirrel's life begins? Well, here's a glimpse into that fascinating journey. It all starts with a gestation period that lasts about 44 days. Yes, just over a month and a half is all it takes for these tiny miracles to form. Usually, a mother squirrel gives birth to a litter ranging from 2 to 4 babies. These newborns, often referred to as kits or kittens, come into the world in a state that may seem vulnerable to us. They are born blind, unable to see the world they've just entered. Their bodies are devoid of the furry coat we often associate with squirrels, leaving them bare and reliant on their mother's warmth. This beginning might seem daunting, but it's part of what makes their journey so remarkable. From the moment of their birth, these tiny creatures are entirely dependent on their mother for survival. How does a delicate creature like a baby squirrel survive in the wild? This question might have crossed your mind as you watch these adorable creatures scurrying up and down trees, their bushy tails a blur of motion. In the first 8 to 10 weeks of a squirrel's life, they are entirely dependent on their mother for survival. Nestled in a cozy nest high up in the trees, these tiny beings are blind, deaf, and bald at birth. Their mother nurses them, keeping them warm with her body heat and providing them with nutritious milk. Over time, their senses start to develop. Their eyes open, their ears perk up, and they begin to grow a soft layer of fur. As they grow, these baby squirrels, or kits as they are called, start to venture out of the comfort of their nest. This is the start of their adolescence, a crucial phase in their life. This is when they learn the essential skills of survival: how to gather food and navigate the complex network of tree branches. Their diet expands from mother's milk to include nuts, seeds, fruits, and the occasional insect. They learn to crack open acorns, forage for berries, and even dig up buried food caches left by forgetful fellow squirrels. Their climbing skills improve, and they become adept at leaping from tree to tree, their tiny claws gripping the bark with surprising strength. But this phase also brings challenges. Predators such as hawks, snakes, and even other squirrels pose a constant threat. They also face the task of finding their own territory, a patch of woodland they can call their own. This is a critical step towards their independence and adulthood. In the face of these challenges, these young squirrels show remarkable resilience and adaptability. They learn quickly, their instinctive behaviors and keen senses guiding them through these formative weeks. With each passing day, these young squirrels are learning essential skills and becoming more independent. What changes when a squirrel reaches adulthood? You might wonder. Well, quite a lot, actually. As squirrels age, they undergo a significant transformation around 9 months old, marking their transition into adulthood. This period is a turning point in their lives. It becomes a time of independence and self-reliance as they venture out to conquer the world on their own. One of the most prominent shifts during this phase is their diet. As infants, squirrels primarily consume their mother's milk. As they mature, they gradually start incorporating nuts, seeds, and fruits into their meals, eventually becoming skilled foragers and storers of food. Their keen sense of smell and sharp teeth aid them in breaking open hard shells and locating buried food, even under a thick layer of snow. Notably, adulthood also marks the time when squirrels become capable of reproducing. With a gestation period of around 45 days, it's not uncommon for female squirrels to have 2 litters in a year, contributing to the survival and growth of their species. The average lifespan of a squirrel in the wild is about 6 years. Though this may seem short, these agile creatures make the most of their time, leaping from tree to tree, foraging for food and raising their young. Despite their small size, squirrels play a significant role in our ecosystem. Their activities aid in seed dispersal, ultimately aiding in forest renewal. Indeed, the life of a squirrel is a testament to the enduring cycle of life itself. So what have we learned about the life of a squirrel? We've journeyed from the tender beginnings of a squirrel's life, through the trials and triumphs of its adolescence, to the responsibilities of adulthood. We've seen how these agile creatures contribute to our ecosystem, spreading seeds and fungi that foster forest growth. From a helpless newborn to a skilled climber and forager, we've seen firsthand the resilience and adaptability of squirrels. From a helpless newborn to a skilled climber and forager, the life of a squirrel is indeed a fascinating journey.